This is Rogue Eclipse, the demo that came out like earlier yesterday. I've played a little bit of it and I've gotten to the 7th level and it's a whole lot of fun. You can unlock 3 different types of craft. This one has less armor, but a whole lot more handling, speed, and maneuverability, and also a lot less capacity for cannon ammo as well as ordnance ammo. This one has a bunch of ordnance and armor and cannon capacity, but it doesn't have as good speed and maneuverability, but I find that, at least from my end, I can more reliably make it to the further levels with this ship, so I'm going to be using it. The generator, it doesn't really matter. I currently use the 3rd one, and honestly I probably should... I could use the 1st one, or I could use this one. I'll continue to use this one though. Propulsion, I'm using engine 5. It's the same as engine 4, but it's engine 5. I don't know, I think it might be a bug that it's named engine 5 versus everything else. I'm using the railgun versus the missiles because the missiles, in my opinion, are good for cannon fodder, but you need to get rid of the starships in order to get rid of the cannon fodder without them respawning. I haven't used the particle beam yet, but I'm going to continue to use the rail cannon because I've gotten really good with it. At least, I think so. I also use the overshield because having that overshield be able to be procced is really, really nice. As far as customization, I'm just doing the amethyst paint job because I like the color purple. Anyway, let's get into it, and I'm on recruit difficulty.
You're entering hostile territory now, Malak. Watch yourself out there. Hostile contacts inbound. Commence mission. Watch for the both cannons, but additional contacts inbound. All starships eliminated. Great work. Taken half their forces down. Keep it up, Malak. 2 hostiles remain. 1 contact sector secured, Malak. Proceed to the next system.
So once you start getting further and further into the actual system sectors and stuff, you'll be able to take shortcuts to further sectors, but at the cost of not getting the upgrades for completing each sector. So it's completely up to you whether or not you want to take the upgrades and continue to progress, or suffer and get sent.
Hostile
I'm gonna
forces
take the
inbound.
range upgrade.
Weapons free.
And here we go for the next one.
Beyond contacts inbound.
This one had a starship that spawns with 2 subsystems. You need to take those subsystems down before you can even damage the ship itself.
Nice job.
That's the starship's gone. And now we have to engage the fighters.
Taken half their fleet down. Nice job. Two hostiles with 1 enemy to go. All hostile forces eliminated. Head to the next sector.
That's sector 2 done. hopefully I can actually defeat Sector 6's boss again. Oh. It's the first time I've ever seen a
Commence mission.
Tier 3 upgrade.
Enemy contacts inbound. Neutralize the subsystem. No additional starships on sensors. Nice work. You've taken half their forces down. Nice job. Two enemies remain. One enemy. Sector secured, Malak. Proceed
There's
to the
Sector
next system.
3 done, and now we're going to 4.
Fidon forces inbound. Good hunting.
Oh, lovely. That's a lot of starships.
Watch for the flak suppression.
I know that there was still another freaking ship. Fuck, that was close.
Hostile contacts inbound.
Okay, we got a starship with 4.
Should neutralize the subsystem. Got no starships on sensors.
That guy had Hellfire missiles, so I really wanted to take him out quickly.
Keep it up, Malak.
The only thing more deadly than the Hellfire missiles are probably the plasma launchers.
One contact to go. Mission complete, Malak. Proceed to the next sector.
As you can probably tell, there's a lot of banking and moving around. You bank by pressing the S key and then moving your mouse in the direction that you want to bank in, and you basically drift the ship around. Well, I can't not take this upgrade, but I don't really need rail capacity. I need more cannon capacity.
Hostile contacts inbound. Commence mission.
Okay, so this is another Hellfire ship.
Additional hostiles inbound.
And this time we got a secondary reinforcement with 2 starships and a starship with 2 or well, 4 subsystems.
You need to neutralize the subsystems.
You do not want to hit or get hit by anything. It is pretty much instantaneous in death.
Taken half their fleet down. Great job.
is a
One enemy
minor bug as far as the audio goes with dialogue. If they say a specific line, it'll basically garble the audio. This is a early access demo though, so it's expected that there's bugs. That was Area 5, and now I get to choose. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the best run that I've ever seen as far as like upgrade choices, because I'm getting upgrades that are tier 3 and I haven't ever gotten those. But I had just gotten to the final stage in the demo and gotten obliterated by that boss. This one, which is stage 6, always has multiple starships at the start, and then you get that boy. So it's another starship that has shields protecting its rear, and you need to take out the subsystems, but the subsystems are protected. So I need to go and get one more subsystem. And now I can destroy this guy. He's dead. I like the rail cannon because it basically means that I don't have to waste more time on killing the starships than I have to, because if they're unprotected by the subsystems, it basically means that, hey, they're dead as soon as my rail cannon charges. And I've only seen this next stage once. And I need to make clear that I have no idea how to fight this thing. And it's utterly terrifying.
Your persistence is becoming quite tiresome, interloper. My disciples vanquish the interloper.
Yeah, it's only one ship, but that one ship... okay. Okay, there's some shit here. So there's armor plates there. But I need to... Ouch. Armor plates on these subsystems, but I can damage them just enough. I need to dodge. I don't like fighting in these asteroid fields whenever I get them. Oh, damn it! So, you just saw what happens when you hit something. But that is basically one of my better runs. I'll continue to get better at it, and we'll see if I can actually defeat the game, or the demo. But, this game is a lot of fun, and I've put like 3-4 hours into it at this point, and it's just the demo. I'm definitely going to be getting it when it comes out, and thank you for watching if you stuck around this long.